We are in here today with an Atlanta legend. This man do not get his just due the way he should. To me, dropped a top 5 classic album coming out of Atlanta. Period, man. After Outkast, like that first Yung Joc album, I don't care what nobody say. That had singles like 50 Cent Get Rich or Die Trying from down here. The singles, just come out like. Yeah. Bro, you was in real form. I don't know what kind of dope you was smoking when you made that album, bro. Like that, like every song, every club you went to, they were playing something off of there during that time, man. This man also is a radio host, reality TV show star, movie star. I seen that you helped Gucci Man learn how to freestyle. I was like, okay,
I not learn how to freestyle. I just showed him an easier concept opposed to writing
the bars.
You still consider writing it. It's just not really scribbling on paper.
Gotcha. If you don't know, now you know. In the building today, Yung Joc, man. We appreciate you for coming through, man, blessing the platform. I've been trying to make this happen for about, man, maybe like 6-7 months now, man.
Hey, man, I just showed his ass them videos, man. I said, hey, man, been chasing for a minute now. He don't remember conversation, don't remember nothing. Him and Scrappy, they were gone that night, man. The band was playing. We had a very good time. We talked a little bit, but that's about it.
Yeah, man, we've been trying to walk you down, man, trying to get you on the platform, man, because we try to, our platform, if you don't know, man, we try to give artists their flowers. We really don't do the controversy, man. We don't bring people on to get clickbait, nothing like that. We bring people on to go through their career, go through the things they've done, maybe ask about a couple of current events. But other than that, man, we just want to go through the stuff that got you to the place that you are now and your highs, lows in your career, man. That's all we want to do. Let's start off, man. Born, raised in Atlanta, Georgia?
Right here. In Atlanta, yeah.
Okay. What was it like for you growing up? Which side of town you was from? Can you go through that with us?
So, my mama and grandma lived on the west side. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? And my dad lived on the south side. So, I wasn't really a troubled child, but I was a troubled child. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And I was just mischievous, man. I was a bright student. I just was picking up everything around me. I walk in the classroom. I could be the class clown. I could be the most astute student present. Mm-hmm. And I could be a nigga that just ain't want to do nothing today.
It just depends on the day.
It just depends on the day. And that was an issue for me. So, I had patterns. It's just like most inner city kids, distractions. Some people are labeled ADD, ADHD, whatever. But, you coming from an environment where as a kid, you're seeing grown-up shit that kids shouldn't be exposed to or subjected to. You go around some other ethnicity groups, the kids is not exposed to certain shit so early on. The levels of trauma, the amount of trauma, you know what I'm saying? So for me, I was still a good student, and the teachers would always be like, man, this boy, you could come in and get straight A's, but you just want to be the class clown.
That's his ass right there.
That was me, bro.
It ain't even I want to be the class clown. It's just that school, they made school so boring.
Yeah.
So for me, I always wanted to make it fun, because as long as it was fun, I'm going to keep coming.
You think the curriculum fucked up in the school systems now? Like, just far as like the extra classes that they give, like PE stuff like that, because they could give a course on how to get a job. They can do courses on all type of stuff.
I mean, you could. I think PE is essential. It's necessary still. You know what I'm saying? You need these kids to be understanding of, exercise and health and just being active.
Right.
And also when you being active in that manner, it teaches you, teamwork. It teaches you leadership as well. It teaches you how to follow directions.
Right.
While being in the midst of people on an extreme side of the emotion. You having fun, you joyful, you gleeful, kids, but you have to learn to be able to interact.
Facts.
What's the word I want to use? Coexist.
Facts.
Cause it just seemed different. It's like I mean, we damn near from your era, so it's kind of like, bro, I'm used to just learning stuff from people in the community. You only know people only in the community, but nowadays it's kind of like this generation, everything is.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah. You know what, man? I think kids now don't really get a chance to really be kids, man.
Nope.
You know, the level of kid they are today is not the level of kids we were yesterday. Right. You know what I'm saying? It's different. And like you said, everything is at the touch of their fingertips. Kids not going outside, interacting, playing, getting that true human experience. Again, like you talk about PE.
Yeah.
They're not getting that. Everything is a social scape. You know, it's just a social platform. The phone itself, it's social. Yeah. That's how you communicate, period. Yeah. You know, even if it's not social media, this is a social tool. This is how we're going to socialize. You know what I'm saying? So I think it's just different. I think it's more things to grasp their attention, more things that are way more entertaining than I have to think about this. I walk in the classroom and you trying to teach me about people traveling through the Bering Strait, or you trying to teach me about something that happened in Rome or something that happened, you know, like it's like, don't none of these people in these super old, outdated tales in these books, don't none of them look like me. Mm-hmm. They ain't none of them dressed like my people. My people ain't in the, you know, it's gonna be hard for you to get me to focus. It don't look like nobody I know, but I can open that phone up and bro, I can see everybody that look like me that I know, whether they up or down bad, down on their dick. I can see it right there.
Yeah.
And I can learn from it because they say don't make the same mistake a dummy make. Mm-hmm. Yeah. You're watching it all day.
All day.
You know what I'm saying? So it got to be hard because it's hard for me. My wife tell me right now I'm addicted to my phone.
But that's how you make money too, though. Yeah.
It is, but I think once I got into radio, I wanted to make sure, you know, just like right now, you can ask me anything topical going on, I'm going to be on top of that shit because I got to talk about it every day. So in order to talk about it, I got to know what's going on. Mm-hmm. Whether it's something I choose to be, you know, up to date on or not, I have to at least have the basic
current
dynamics
events.
For current events. So I do that, and I got to take the time to shouts out. I'm gonna just do this for my dog.
You good?
Shouts out to Money Long. You a real one. Money Long. I was having this conversation. She said, "You know what? You probably got to put it in grayscale mode." I was like, "What?" She was like, "Grayscale mode." She said because you know colors trigger your senses and cause your body to release endorphins, and you get happy with colors. And I was like, and it will draw you right to that phone every time. So I put it in grayscale mode. I did that for like a month. And it's so crazy because, you know, you get your weekly update on your phone and your screen time. Mm-hmm. It's like, your screen time is significantly down. I was like, damn, because it ain't a lot of colors. And once you start looking at stuff in black and white, everything kind of start looking the same. And once stuff start looking the same a little bit, guess what? You kind of lose interest.
And
once you lose interest, you stop picking up the phone as much. Thanks. So I want to take the time out to say, shouts out to you, Money.
Dang,
that's real right now.
Nah, because she could have just been like, oh, okay, yeah. But she took the time to tell me that. She was like, you struggling with it.
This will give you distance between people too, man. I miss goddamn calling up my home, but like, boy, getting on the nerve to get me to take me somewhere. We ain't gotta do that. We'll just hit Uber. We don't never see each other though.
Yeah.
Cause it's keep distance.
Everything's at your fingertips now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's all like that idea.
Yeah. Speaking on, you know what I'm saying, hip hop, man, how did you get into rap, man? How did you get into hip hop?
Shit.
When did you start writing your first rhymes, stuff like that?
I was little, man. I was like 10 years old.
When did you know you wanted to do it?
When I was 10 years old.
Dang.
Before that, though, Monty Nedra, you know, I always tell the story. Monty Nedra had us rapping and shit on my grandma's front porch and just doing whatever she wanted to do. It was like Saturday Night Live out there on their front porch with my cousins. And everybody always told me, well, he's so melodramatic. He just acts everything out. He's so silly. Look. And before you know it, I just adapted the whole concept of just hosting people or entertaining people. Mm-hmm. You know, and I think that kind of just segued in with my passion for music. You know what I'm saying? I said, hey, I'm gonna keep on till it happens. I just kept trying my hand at it. I never gave up.
You still party, man?
Huh?
You still parties?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I never throw
That
parties.
yeah.
Me and my brother Rock, we used to do the Rock and Joc birthday bash. Man, I remember my first, man, my first son mother, Fatima. Y'all want to throw it over here at my mama's house? I like Fatima. We had really just started kicking. I was like, I don't know if we should do that. She was like, it'll be fine. I like, girl, you don't know what kind of people me and this nigga know.
Yeah.
Shit, we had a whole goddamn neighborhood flooded. My mom looking at me like, oh, y'all real popular. I was like,
Y'all real popular.
I tried to warn y'all.
Yeah.
Then we started doing it we started doing it in different places. And I remember one year, it just kept breaking down. It would not happen, man. It started off, I was supposed to have been doing it at this spot in the West End. Right, like 2 weeks before, they called me and said, man, we ain't gonna be able to do it, man. Y'all younger and we already getting complaints. I'm like, damn. So then I called my auntie. Her and her husband said I could do it over their house, pool party, and then I turned to a pool party. So first we had the first flyers out. Then we had the second flyers out for the pool party. Then the week of, they told me, nah, I can't, gotta cancel it. I'm like, oh my God, where am I gonna throw my party? And I was helping my dad to clean out one of his warehouses. And he said, well, you thought about doing it here? I was like, you know what?
Make sense.
Let's do it right here.
Makes sense.
Yeah.
Man, listen, let me tell you, that party was so epic, dog, for me. I was turning 22 years old. And
So you ain't even rapping yet, like blowed up yet? How you blowed up at the time?
No. I was rapping though, but I wasn't like making it like I was just still just having my way doing what I was doing. I was rapping, but I was more so moving around with, I think, Miss B at that time. And that mug became such a success. We just turned it to the Friday night hot spot. And we called it Honeycomb Hideout. So I was just making money like crazy. And it's so crazy. I would do something simple as like have cats bring me 22-ounce bills to get in. But then I turn around and sell the bill to them.
Gotcha. It seemed like you never really had a mixtape run. It seemed like It's Going Down just blowed up, like out the blue, like it was an understood hit as soon as everybody heard it. Like, how did that happen for you so fast? It seems like did Block just want to invest money in you off top because of that song, or did he just feel like you were gonna be a star? Like, how did you get to that point?
So you gotta understand, me and Chino was doing our thing before Block any of that, and so we was just moving around the city going crazy. All the open mics, I was winning all the open mics. Okay. But I didn't have It's Going Down yet. I had some other records. But they were good records, you know what I'm saying? I was charismatic. I was putting on the show. I might just.
At this time, what song was you performing during the open mic?
Shit, 1001s, and now another song called Heart Attack. Okay. And I had them 3 songs. I was working all 3 of them shits. I'm talking about, it was just like almost like, okay, we get in this crowd, let's go around. All right, this is the type of show we got to give them here. This is what we got. So I had different
formats,
show CDs, formats, templates.
Yeah.
You feel me? And we just started knocking shit out. People started thinking I had a deal because the way Chino and I was just effectively moving around the city. And so every time they saw us, we was moving so professional. It's clean, never no drama. Like we have a bunch of people with us, but then people had on, the paraphernalia, the merch. We looked like we had a deal. And so by the time we did It's Going Down, man, it was just like, it just happened. It happened really, I ain't gonna say really fast. It was just like instantly like, okay, that's Joc. So, this you? Yeah. This your song? Like, no, that's your voice. That's you. Yeah. You went out. I'm like, yo, that's me. And it just grew from there, man. Really.